If you're like me and have a hard time trusting life's direction sometimes, then watch this. It's what's been working for me. I'm Brian Ford. Welcome to Self-Improvement Daily. For years, I misunderstood what it meant to surrender in life. My whole life, I was taught that surrendering meant that you gave up or you quit. It meant that you lost. I'm sure I'm not the only kid who has passionately exclaimed, "Never quit, never surrender." As an adult, though, I've learned more about what surrendering actually means. It's not a weak thing to do. In fact, it's the opposite. Surrendering is the bravest thing you can do. You release control and trust that God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in has your back. You allow yourself to be left weak, vulnerable, and exposed so that life can do what it wants with you. Reading the book, The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer was an unbelievable example of this. He basically took a personal commitment to be completely unattached to what happened to him and fully allowed the winds of life to sweep him wherever they blew. It happened to land in some pretty remarkable places with successes, impact, and synchronicities he never could have imagined. Now, this isn't nearly the same, but all of this came to mind when I saw a dog on a leash last week. It was a little dog. It kind of looked like a Chihuahua, and it had an attitude. A bigger dog was walking past, and from a sit, the Chihuahua lunged full speed forward toward the dog. The owner who had the Chihuahua on a leash was talking to someone and hardly noticed that his dog put all of its strength into pulling him away. The reality is, the forces of the world we live in are much stronger than we are. We, in many ways, are the Chihuahua trying to pull things forward. We can try and try, hardly make any progress, and get frustrated by it all as we exert ourselves fully. The metaphor is, what if we are on a leash held by life itself? We can fight it or choose to go wherever it takes us and find joy, beauty, and meaningful things to do within that context. Which one sounds like a more peaceful life? The classic question that comes up relates to flow versus friction. Is something hard because it's building character and there's promise on the other side of a pain most people are unwilling to endure? Or is it best to follow the path of least resistance ahead of you? It's not an either or, and there's a time for both, but surrendering suggests the latter. You should think about doing it more yourself. I'm Brian Ford, and you grew today. Let's do it again tomorrow on Self-Improvement Daily.